guys, I'm Lauren. Welcome to my channel. It's so good to see you guys. Thank you guys for popping in. Today is day one of the vlog for this week. Today I got some mail, so I'm going to be opening that up. I kind of already did, but I wanted to just show you. So I get these on Amazon. They are acrylic sheets. You can get them in a whole bunch of sizes. I use them for my terrariums as lids for my terrariums. So it's actually really awesome, really handy. I like that it's cheap and inexpensive and the light can shine through it. So it also makes for easier to clean things, which is kind of nice. I'm not a very clean person, but when I do clean things, I get more done when it's easier, you know? So, we're going to be putting these up today, and then I have to repot a snake plant because I've been putting it off for a long time. So I'm going to repot and divide a snake plant today, and then after I'm done repotting that, I have plant dishes to do. I don't know if I'm going to do that today or tomorrow though, but we'll see. So, I don't know. We'll probably end up doing the plant dishes tomorrow. It's one of those not ever freaking talked about plant chores that is an absolute necessity. And I'm annoyed with myself because I totally, in my last vlog, reorganized my little potting bench thing. And I completely forgot that I have all of these plant dishes like saucers and pots and whatnot to clean, and they're going to have to go under there. So I'm going to have to reorganize that again, which, oh my gosh. I wish that sometimes I would think things through fully before I did them. Do you do that? Is that something that you do where you just do something and you're all proud of yourself and you're like, yay! And then you look over and you're like, no, why? Alright, now I'm just stalling. So, let's get this terrarium situated and then we will repot that snake plant for sure. Okay, let's get into it. Alright, so first up is my smaller terrarium. It takes 2 of these smaller size on it, so it fits perfectly. This one is the 10-gallon terrarium. You guys have seen me build a bunch of these, and it takes a smaller size and a larger size. I don't know the exact dimensions, but I'll write them down for you. And I'm going to do the same thing on each of these. I kind of like having the bigger one and the smaller one so that I can just open it up a little bit and let it air out. To do one of these big terrariums takes 3 of those smaller ones, so it's nice to get it down to just 2. Now you can see how large it is. And that's basically all I do. I got all the terrariums taken care of, that one over there, and then I still have 2 of these larger ones left over. I guess that means that I need to get another 10-gallon terrarium. Woohoo! Okay, so before we repot the snake plant, I did want to show you this piece totally broke off because I dropped it. So I let it sit for a couple of days and now I'm just propagating it in water. It's a super easy way to propagate snake plants. You can do it with any cutting, it just needs to dry out a little bit. And you can see that it's kind of calloused over here. I would recommend propping it from the bottom instead of the top. And then how you tell when a snake plant needs a repot is if you can feel it being root bound, like you can see the actual knobs of the roots coming out over here. So it clearly needs a repot. I got it for $5 and it's got all these pups. So I waited until the pups really needed to be repotted. The roots are coming out the bottom. I wanted to make sure that they were all established. So just gonna try to get this guy out without any root damage as much as possible. Wow, look at those roots. Oh my gosh. Alright, so we're just gonna kind of remove any excess soil, and I'm just trying to get to the base of each of these snake plant pups, and then we're just gonna kind of pull them and snap them off. You can cut them with shears if you want, but it's gonna be really hard for me in this pot to see what's going on. You can see all these roots. Oh, Dracaena roots are orange. So all of the Sansevieria, the Lucky Bamboo, actual Dracaena, they're all orange rooted. So that's something to keep in mind. It's kind of cool to see. Don't be alarmed if you see that. Oh, what a beauty. Alright, so you can see the whole tuber is orange too. And it doesn't bleed all over the place like philodendron when you break them. So it's got quite a bit of roots. I am going to let these settle in some water, but I'm going to let them dry out for the next few days. So basically all I'm doing is putting them in the water propagation jars. I'm going to let them dry out and then I'll go back and pour some water. So we're going to get a lot of pups out of these.
You can see they have a wonderful root system already. I just want to make sure that they're rehabbed enough and they don't get root rot or anything, which is why I'm going to let them dry out. Oh my gosh, there's a little pup in here. Oh, there's another one. It's all white because it didn't get any light. Oh my gosh. You see how small it is? This one is too small to take away from the mother plant. So I'm going to leave that one on. But these big bad boys over here are coming out. But it'll be nice. It'll give that one some space. Give it a little chlorophyll. Oh man. I hope it starts. It's got a little bit of green. I hope it keeps pushing out green and it doesn't die because it's so pale. We'll see. Just trying to get this unpotted. Oh my gosh, there we go. It was stuck on there. But look at all these roots. Like, this thing is just gonna take off and thrive and go crazy. It's amazing. Oh my goodness. I think I need more propagation jars than I thought I needed. And I'm not going to rinse them off or anything. If you get the roots wet after you break them like that, because these are drought tolerant plants, they can get root rot really easily. So you definitely want to let them kind of dry out and callus over, just like you would with succulents. That's kind of the plan. Let me shuffle things around here because that root system was way more substantial than I thought. You get a smaller pot. Alright, and this little guy right here. Look at him. I love how the leaves all look different even though they're the same plant. Last root bit. Oh my gosh. Just kind of tuck this guy in there. He's a smaller one, so. Alright, let me see. Make sure there's no plug in here and whatnot. But $5 got me all those plants, guys. Like, oh my gosh. It's amazing. You can find good deals if you shop around. So, we get all this mess cleaned up and then we will pot this guy up. Alright, so I am going to use the pot from my string of turtles last week. It still has some of that soil in there. I'm just going to use what's in there because it's heavy perlite and that'll help wick up the moisture. And then I have this bonsai jack succulent mix and some sand, and I kind of want to see how this guy does in that. So we're going to experiment with this a little bit. They are very drought tolerant plants. So it's got some wood chips and some pumice and just a bunch of different things. I don't remember exactly what the kind of rocks are, but I want to see how it does. I have Sansevieria snake plants Ardracina, just like the Lucky Bamboo, and if you've been following me for a while, you know I have some Lucky Bamboo downstairs that is absolutely thriving in just bonsai jack. So I want to see how this one does, and clearly I have enough snake plants to experiment with, so and I'm sorry I don't know the exact kind of the snake plant. It's been a mystery, so if you know, can you please drop it down in the comments? I know it's probably a common one because I just got a bunch for $5, but yeah, he's so cute. I kind of like the way this is looking, actually, this combination. Alright, so here is our proverbial haul of the day. And all of these will get water in a couple of days. I like this one. It's kind of more white because it didn't get very much light. You can see the outside got more light than the inside didn't. There's a little propagation. We're just going to let these rest.
Alright, so that is it for day one of the vlog, and I will do the dishes tomorrow because I'm lazy and I'm gonna put them off. But yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Alright guys, today is the day. Plant dishes. Gotta go clean the saucers and clean the empty pots and the dirty pots, and I've been repotting so much that there is just a lot, and it's been kind of overwhelming. And it hurts to lean over the bathtub for like an hour to clean them all, so I put them off so long until there's like a big stack. Like, let me know in the comments below if you do this too, or maybe I'm just like weird, I don't know, but I'm gonna go and get into that. So let's get the torture over with.
Alright, so here is the pile that I'm working with here. And I found a bunch more and I washed them all and I got them all clean, and now they're just kind of drying on here. I'm gonna hand dry them upstairs anyway, so let me get these and I'll just carry them upstairs. Grr. I really do hate this. I really do. Alright, so I totally didn't like record me sitting in here and organizing all of this again because I did it like in the last vlog. So, yeah. But I did want to show you that it did all fit. Like, it's kind of surprising how much can fit in one little area. I mean, this thing is only a foot wide, and you saw all those pots and everything, and they're just all kind of tucked in there. I mean, it doesn't look the greatest, but I mean, it's out of the way, it's organized. I know where to get pots when I want pots. Would I prefer some closed storage for it? Yeah, maybe eventually I'll do that, but for right now, I'm just super happy just to have it all organized in there. Yeah. Oh, I did show this on my Instagram, but I wanted to show you here too. Look at this newest Birkin leaf. Oh my goodness, look how beautiful that is. And then it's got a white one that's coming out right here, and it's got a new one coming out there. The two of them got stuck together in the sheath, so I had to remove this sheath. Not sure why. It's getting enough light. My humidifier is over there. Oops. And it's very gross. So I haven't been running my humidifier. I'm chilling at about 45-50% humidity, so maybe that's why the sheath got stuck around both of those leaves. So you can see it's an all white new leaf coming in, and then there's another one there. I also like the stripe. Well, come on, focus. I also like the striping here on this Birkin leaf. I think that's really cool. And I like how it's kind of 50-50. This is a Birkin reverting to a Congo. So basically it didn't get enough light, so it started to revert, which happens. But if you give it more light, you can bring it back to the Birkin look. So I'm pretty excited to see that happen. It's a very pretty plant. And that's not drip damage. My son actually got a hold of a pen. My little 2-year-old got a hold of a pen and colored on the leaf. So if you ever wondered if you could actually physically draw on leaves with ink, yes, you can, and no, it does not come off. At least not for anything that I have done yet. But one last look at this beautiful leaf. Oh, so gorgeous. Okay, moving on. I also wanted to show you, so this new leaf came out on the philodendron burl marks, which is so beautiful. Look at that. It's so perfect. This is the one that I've been rehabbing since December. I've got three of these plants that all came together, and then I divided them and repotted them and chopped them. And then this is another new leaf that popped out. It's got, oh, here. Let me see if I can get it to focus. So it's got a new leaf coming in here. And even though the light is right above it, because of the way it has been chopped, it essentially has this main stem here, and then this is this big, sorry, let me back up. There we go. So is this big leaf here, right? You can see it going all the way down. And then it's got this leaf coming off of here. And then, oh, there we go. Then you can see the same stem kind of loops around and pops out over here, which is like, what the heck? And then that same stem just further back is trying to pop out this new growth right here. So just like, oh my God, what kind of puzzle magic is this? This is the underneath shot. Like, oh my gosh. There we go, you can focus now. So it just makes a whole full curve there. I don't get it. Like right there, it just zoop, loops around. But the light's been above it this whole time, so I don't really understand what happened there. But I'm just super pleased with this leaf mainly. Like, the gymnastics aside, this leaf is so cool. So, and it hasn't completely hardened off yet, so it's still kind of glossy. It'll get more of a matte look over here, but it still retains some of the gloss. And these leaves are really dirty. I should clean that. This is a fresh leaf with no dust. Oh my goodness. But definitely wanted to show you those two leaves. And yeah,
guys, welcome to another day. Today is nothing super crazy. I am just going to be watering all of my plants today, or at least a large chunk of them. I have a couple of my monsteras and whatnot, and just a bunch of plants that are really thirsty that need some love. So that's kind of what I'm going to be doing today. It's not super exciting, but it's one of those things that, like, it brings joy to be able to take care of plants and to be needed to some extent, you know? So it's kind of nice to give back to them when they give us so much joy. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. And I'm happy about it. It's going to be very relaxing and chill. And I hope you guys are having an amazing day too.
Show you guys this strawberry begonia likes a higher humidity around its roots, so I have sphagnum moss in the bottom there, and I use it like a cache pot, and then I just pour water in it, and then I let it soak it up, and then the sphagnum will stay moist down there, and it's grown quite a bit. I'm actually really excited for this to flower this summer. I really hope it does. But I really want to show you guys. And look, the little hairs on it are actually furry and pink. I hope the camera is picking that up, but it is just so cool. This is a Calathea medallion, and it's got 2 new little leaves coming in. It's got the window right over there shining directly on it, and it's just loving life. It's starting to get more pink because it's not getting as much light. And then these are some propagations. I just had to water these too. These are Calathea orbifolia propagations. I chopped it all the way back and it was just the little root balls at the bottom, and it's come back amazing. And then the marble queen. I had to show this to you guys. We're gonna have to repot this next week, I think. I keep putting it off because it's attached. And then this one. Okay, this is when you want to water a spider plant, guys. Like, the #1 thing that kills spider plants is overwatering, so wait till it looks like this and it'll perk back up just fine. And I gotta water that guy, but I gotta bottom water him. So I think that is it for today, guys. I'm not gonna film bottom watering him, and I will see you tomorrow.
Hi guys, it's another vlog day. I think this is day 4 of the vlog. And I know I didn't film in consecutive days this last week and a half because I had snow. Yep, so fake spring. We had nice, sunny, beautiful weather. I'm about to start seeds, and then it freaking snows. It's like, oh God. So that's just kind of what happened. So this will be the last day, and then I'm going to edit, and I'm going to put the vlog up and everything for you guys. So you guys should be seeing this tomorrow, which would be fantastic, if I can get everything done that I need to today. Basically, what I want to do today is go down in my bathroom and I have family coming for my son's birthday in the next week or so, and they're bringing their kitty just like they did at Christmas time. So I'm going to be moving all the plants around, and I have all of my ficus, which are actually not cat friendly, in that room, along with some succulents that are not cat friendly in that room. So I have to move them out, and I'm moving them to my bathroom because the bathroom gets the most light other than that southern facing bedroom window. So I have to rearrange the bathroom to be able to fit those plants in there. Oh, for the light of the plants, right? But those succulents are gonna die if they don't have light, and ficus gets so mad when they don't have light. So it is what it is. Anyway, I have a Boston fern in that bathroom that needs some maintenance as well, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get it all done today. We're gonna chop up the Boston fern and take care of whatever it needs. Just kind of clean it up a little bit, and then we'll rearrange everything. I don't know if I'm going to film myself like physically moving the plants all over the place, or if I'm just going to like give you an overview as they change. It depends on whether my toddler takes a nap or not. It's the reality of being a YouTuber. Like, we've got to work around the real life stuff. So I know a lot of you are moms and totally get where I'm coming from with that. So, and if my toddler decides to help, you'll see a hand or two sneaking in and doing things. So, like, my house is not haunted, it's just a toddler. Anyway, that is the plan for today. Thank you for bearing with me. I know this is kind of like going to be all over the place this week just because I did so many different things on different days depending on weather and whatnot. So I really, really appreciate you sticking with me through all of this, and let's get into it.
Right, so this Boston fern I just took down, and I'm just going to chop it up as much as possible. I don't want to remove anything green. I'm just trying to remove the brown dead stems. Winter kind of took a little bit of a hard toll on this plant, but since most people throw them in the trash instead of overwintering them, I'm feeling pretty proud of myself at this point. So we're just going to go through, we're going to remove the debris and the dead foliage and just kind of give him like a little haircut and a little refresh. He's got so much green. I really don't want to just chop everything off, even though it would be more easy and more convenient. So I'm just going to kind of hurry up and do this. It's going to take me a long time, but I'll try to make it faster for you guys. But anything that is brown and dead will be coming off. So, and it's also got a lot of new growth in here, which I'm really, really pleased about. So even though it lost and shed quite a bit over this winter, it's definitely making a comeback, and it kind of makes me feel good, like spring is around the corner and coming, you know? So I'm pretty excited for that. So I do have family coming to visit, which kind of prompted this whole thing. I am reorganizing, rearranging all of this. So I've got my hanging ferns up there, and they keep getting neglected, so I might take them down, and I hate that rod. It keeps falling, so I'm going to put another rod. These have to move. I think I'm going to move this over here. And then I'm just going to kind of move all of this over so that all of these plants can get more morning light. And that's just kind of the plan. I'm hoping it'll work.
Looks so weird without plants there. Right, sorry, because I know the sound quality is bad. So this is kind of what I've got going on now. I took all the plants that were in the bedroom and I moved them in here. So this is kind of, pardon the towel, I spilled a bunch of water, so like, yeah. So I've got the ficus there. I know it's smaller. Sorry, there's only so much room. So I kind of made an L so that all of those plants over there are going to get more light. The heater, when I had it back in this corner over here, the heat was just staying there. It wasn't, you know, going throughout the whole room. So it would just stay trapped in that corner. And
I really want the heat to be all throughout the room, so that's why I put the heater here. It is temporary. It's going to go away in another month, so I'm not really worried about the aesthetics of it. And then after that, I figure I can put like a full-length mirror right here, and kind of bring that up a little bit. And then, I don't know, the mirror might end up like right here. Sorry. The mirror might end up like being right here. And then I can kind of stagger a little bit. I want to make a moss, like a picture frame, but with live moss in it. Sorry, it's messing up because my hand is there. So for like the middle, right above the autumn fern there, so like right there is kind of where I want it to be. The ceilings are very high. They're vaulted ceilings. So they're like 9 feet high ceilings. So that's why the sound quality is so terrible in here, and I'm sorry about that. So I got those there, and then I kind of hid our laundry basket in there. I'll get a white one and then it'll blend in better, I think, but that's just what I have right now. And then I can just take this basket off and lift that basket out once a week, and it's not that big a deal. My husband likes to toss his dirty laundry in here. So I don't know, maybe I'll find another way of doing that. Maybe I can tuck it behind the door or something. Maybe we'll put like a tree there instead. I don't know. And then I have a new, so I have a brown one of these, the little rods. Jeez, there's the word I couldn't think of. So I have a new brown metal curtain rod that I'm going to replace this white cheesy one that keeps falling down. So I'm going to replace that up there. And then it will also match the brown rod over here for the shower curtain. So it actually works out really well. And then I want to put some plants up here, but I have to fix this cabinet before I do that because it's starting to come apart. Everything's just old in this house. So, and I'm renting, so I can't do much. There's a cobweb up there. Oh my God. All right, so I'm going to get that too. 9-foot high ceilings, guys. And no, I don't come running in the bathroom with a broom on a regular. I like clean the floor, but, oh God. All right, so this is kind of what I have going on here. But I've got the ficus here, and it's actually, there we go. It's pushing out new growth there. All right, so it's got new growth there. It's got new growth popping out there, new growth there. All this light green stuff down in here. So this thing is doing great. Sorry it's backlit because of the window. Staghorn fern, looking awesome right there. And then these 2 ferns, I need to get cover pots for them, but I think they're going to be really happy there. And then this, I think, should be here so it gets more light. And it's going to get bigger, so it can't stay there for forever, but for a few weeks, maybe a month, it'll be fine. And then I need to replace this. And that is a Ficus Audrey, Ficus altissima, burgundy ficus, autumn fern, which needs a good soaking. You can tell like the tips, it needs a repot in the soaking. The tips keep drying out because, yeah. And then you already know my asparagus fern. And I think that is it for the plants in here. I'm going to put towels in there. So, and then I'll get the wall kind of done. That's kind of the plan here. Over here, life is still messy. I want to hang another moss picture frame right above here. The metal bar is stuck in the wall and I'm renting. I can't get rid of it. It's got to stay. So I can't do it without destroying the walls, so it's got to stay. So I've got my little crochet toilet paper thingy there, and then this bamboo is what replaced the old bamboo that was there. I'm not sure exactly what kind of bamboo it is, but I really like it. It's like super soft. I don't know. I really like it. And then I just put it in a vase as a cashpo. And then the sink is right over here, so I can just back and forth wash it regularly. I don't know what the heck I'm going to do with this fern. It's freaking huge. I might have to hang it. I don't know. Not a clue. So that's just kind of what I have going on now. I've got to clean some more and then I will get back to you. And I'll let you know what we decide to do with this fern. Maybe the living room needs a fern. I don't know. We'll figure it out. All right, so this is the before. The really terrible looking before. Okay, so this is the final result. I opted to move the ficus, and then there's the fern. I put the ficus up there just temporarily. I don't have another place for them, so they'll just be there for the next week and a half, and then I'll move them to the other room. But it was blocking putting the laundry in there, and I didn't want to move it every time. And then I ended up putting the autumn fern there and kind of scooted the asparagus fern over behind the ficus. And then the Boston fern got hung up there. Um, and then I ended up, the rabbit fern that was up there, I ended up moving down here so that I can get more light, and I just scooted that on over. And then everything else I left pretty much the same. I am just super loving this Boston fern up here though, and he's gonna love that extra light.
Alright guys, that's it for the bathroom today. I don't know. I want to make the moss picture frames, and I don't know if I'm going to get to it this weekend and have that be Tuesday's video, or maybe I will get to it in the next week or so and it'll be on the next vlog. I just don't know when I'm going to get into it, and if it will even work. I've got to dig into it more, but I definitely really want to do like a live moss thing there. I think that would be really cool. And I have a bunch of invasive moss in my yard, so it's just going to be figuring out like the humidity and stuff with that. It'll be interesting for sure. So I'll have to dig into that, but I will definitely keep you guys up to date and let you know. And if you guys have any questions, drop them down in the comments. I will get to them. I'm terrible with it, but I will get to them. I promise. I'm sorry. Oh, all right. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to keep up to date on all of the crazy things that I am up to plenty-wise, definitely subscribe. I hope you have an amazing week, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.